Hi, parents and guardians. It is obviously Thursday, and I apologize for the late posting of this video. I was really sick earlier this week, so this is the earliest I could have gotten out. Normally, I am very punctual about the Monday, Tuesday at the very latest, but normally a Monday posting. So thank you for being patient with me. This week, so we are still working on grammar, but first, before any of that, ask your student if they have their interview project ready to turn in, because it is due tomorrow, Friday. This was originally due last week, so this shouldn't be an issue for them to have be done. But last Friday, we had a picture day that took way longer than was expected, so I pushed back that deadline. So just ask them, is your interview project ready to turn in? And project grades are worth a lot, so it's a little bit of an important grade. The other thing is we're still working on grammar. And I just want to quickly talk about the way I approach my teaching and how I do that. I teach to mastery. So last week when I taught subject, verb, object, which are the foundational grammar skills, not enough students passed that for me to move on. And what that means is I look at the data and what that tells me. That's the reason I give quizzes at the end of the week, and just see how many of the people picked up the teaching. And not enough students picked it up, so I retaught it this week, and today is the quiz for that. But I want to talk about I want to talk about the pattern I'm seeing with students and quizzes, is that they're quizzing just for the grade and not for the knowledge. And the end result of that is once they get the grade, they kind of mentally dump the knowledge. So the way you can help me out with that is just by when you ask, what was your grade, or you see what their grade was, you say, oh, I see you got an 85. What are you struggling on? Instead of saying, could you have gotten a 95 or 100? We can get there. Your student can retake any of my assignments. The grade is not the issue. The issue is the knowledge. I think that's one of the problems we have in the educational world right now is we're playing the game of you got to get the grades. And I agree, the grades are important, but we are not focusing on knowledge. And the knowledge is what matters. We need to get that knowledge to long-term memory so we keep it, so we don't have to reteach it every year like we're currently having to do. So please just ask, subject, verb, object. If your kid gets an 80 on it, say, hey, what are you struggling on? And if they're like subject or object or verb, maybe help them out with that. Or just say, well, maybe talk to Mr. Runnels about that. That would be a much more beneficial conversation that'll actually help your student a lot more in the long run, especially with this, since subject, verb, object are the foundational skills that I build on for the rest of the semester. So that would be a huge difference if you could help me out with that. So thank you for tuning in, and I promise to keep this video short. I'm still not feeling great, so I will be a little bit better put together next week. You have a great week. Bye.